Well, hi, it's Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Cindy. I'm 64 and I live here in beautiful Central Coast, California, and I welcome you. I've got a small haul. I got a mini haul. I got Sephora, a little bit of Bath & Body Works, Ulta, and some Macy's. A couple of weeks ago was my birthday. My daughter says, Mom, let's go do a little shopping and get some of your free gifts for your birthday. So that's what we did, and I got some items to share to you. You're going to notice some boxes are open because I shared some of this on my live. So the ones that didn't get a chance to see my live, I'm going to show all of you today. I went to Macy's and they had their friends and family special, and I also had $10 off for my birthday. So the first thing I did get was my Shiseido's, their little cotton pads. They come in square. I think this runs like $16, and I think I got it for $12. So I got some of these, and I love them because they're soft. I like to separate them like this, and then I put my eye makeup remover on them, let them sit, and then go around. They're very popular at Macy's. They're lint-free. They're very gentle around the eye area, and they're really like cushy. You know what I mean? They're really, really soft, but they're wonderful. But I always get them when they are on special. Then what I do for my regular, for my face, I use the CVS, they're lint-free cotton square cotton, and they really work really well too. Then I purchased the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I love using this. I usually, when I'm doing my makeup, I put my concealer on, my foundation on, and then I apply this on and let it sit for a little while. I just feel it adds a little volume to them. But what sold me to this was a customer maybe about 7-8 years ago, and ever since then I've been using it, and it gives you instant long-term lip plumper action, and it does have a tingling sensation, and it kind of stings a little bit, but it doesn't last that long. But I do love this. And then I get my makeup, do all my makeup, and then I kind of wipe it off and then put on my regular lip liner or lipstick or lip gloss. But I do use this, and I keep it with me always, and it's always here during when I put my makeup on. I just been out for a little bit. Then I got a little La Vie Estebao sample. Then, oh, okay, well, this goes in mix. That goes to Ulta. Okay, then I got Too Faced Better Than Sex. So, okay, so I'll explain this one. So about a month ago, I went to Ulta to go get my Hourglass Caution Extreme Mascara, and they were out. So I was at Macy's, and I decided to get the Too Faced Better Than Sex, which I felt like it's pretty close to the Caution Extreme, because a little bit of the mascara brush is pretty good, almost the same. But I got this to hold on until I got the mascara. Well, they're still out. They haven't had it in, or when I get there, they're out of stock. And I try not to do too much online, but I'm probably going to have to get it online. All right. Then MAC came out with a new lip liner. It's called MAC Lipglazer, and it's a glossy liner, and it's so pretty. And it's called, the color is called NightMoth. The packaging is beautiful, and it goes on like a dream. It's retractable. This goes on like a dream. Let's see. I'm going to go like this, like that. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Well, I think it's $25, and I got 15% off. So I'm excited to use this. I haven't had a chance to try it, but I'm going to try it out. Then this, I believe, was $28. This is by Tarte. It is called Tarlette Tubing Lash Primer. So you know I use lash primer if you watch my videos. I either use the Lancome Celix Booster, and it's in white. And I always get these in a lot of times in my gift. And then I also use a L'Oreal lash primer called Voluminous, which is in white. And then sometimes I use this at night on my eyes to condition I use this at night to condition my lashes. So Tarte came out with one. Okay. So what was so cool about this, because it says here, let me get my glasses. It says here, it's a lash treatment primer that wraps lashes in tubes for a lash extension effect. It gives boost, it gives volume, it gives length, and it gives definition. It's got shea butter, panthenol, and hyaluronic acid to help moisturize and condition. And it says to wiggle with the brush to the tip, wait a few seconds, and then apply your Tarte mascara or your favorite mascara. And I'm excited because I've always wanted to try a tubing mascara, and I never have. Now, I think they do have a tubing mascara. But what's nice about this, I can use this and use any mascara I want. And I guess with the tubing mascara, you can use water and it just breaks down. It comes right off. And that's what I'm excited about. And guess what? It's white. So I'm going to be using this week. I'm so excited. That's why I'm so excited I'm doing my haul, because I want to try this. And I want to try this. So I'm real excited. I probably say that 3 times, but I really am. And I saw a YouTuber one time, like 5 years ago. She used to use a tubing mascara. What she would do is use a tubing mascara before any mascara. And she says her mascara will come off really easy. So, yeah. So we'll see if I get the volume, I get the boost, I get the length, just like I do with the Voluminous. Same thing like if I get with the Lancome Boosters, Celix Booster. We'll see if I get the same effect. If I do, this is going to probably be one of my regular ones. We'll see. It does cost more. It's $28. And usually these I get in my gifts. So I really haven't bought one for a long time. But I'm excited. Okay, so we're going to put that in here. Oh, good, my dogs are not barking. People are coming over to people's homes for barbecue. So they are... I'm like, stop barking. All right, next is Bath & Body Works. So my daughter uses Bath & Body Works. She loves her shower gels. She loves their hand soap. And when she takes a shower, the aroma comes right up to my bedroom, and it smells so good. So I'm going to start doing some hauls in Bath & Body Works because I'm going to start using their hand soaps. And what I got was, I got back in their app, and it said that I got something for $9.95 for free with a purchase. So I don't remember which one that I got for free. I don't have the receipt. So I went in, I think I bought this one. So I went into Bath & Body Works. I got the Autumn Dry Cleansing Gel Hand Soap, and it's made without sulfates, parabens, and dyes. This is fragrance notes: wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. These are all the scents that I love. It's made without sulfates, without parabens and dyes, but it's made with vitamin E, shea extract, and is that aloe? Aloe. Oh my God, it smells so good. Oh, I'm really into this. Ever since I went to Knott's Berry Farm Boysenberry Festival, their Boysenberry where they make everything in I've loved that fragrance ever since. I even have the Knott's Berry Farm Boysenberry soap in my shower. So I got one of those, and then I got one of these. And this is the Warm Vanilla Sugar Body Wash with Pro Vitamin B5 and aloe. And it smells wonderful. And some of my fragrance here has vanilla in them. So I'm gonna, if I can find something in Bath & Body Works that has some of the notes in my fragrance, I will get the Bath & Body Works, because some of my fragrances, they've discontinued their soaps. Some even discontinued their lotions, and some discontinued their shower gels. And I love layering my fragrance. I mean, I'd rather have it in my fragrance, but if it's not in my fragrance, then I'm going to have to get something closest to it, or use something that has no smell to it. And I like a nice smell in my shower. So since I went back to the app, they sent me something for my birthday. Same thing, something free for $9.95. So I went and got one of these. Pomegranate and Blackberry. Clean, gentle and clean foaming hand soap. Another one that smells awesome. Oh my God, it smells so good. And this one has, the fragrance is Autumn Pomegranate, Sugar Blackberry, and Vanilla Spice. And the same thing, no dyes, no paraben, no sulfates, and it smells wonderful. And then she's getting, where did I put it at? Maybe she already took it. Did she already take it? I guess she did. She got a hand sanitizer because she wanted her hand sanitizer. So she got a hand sanitizer, and I think it's a warm vanilla. I think she took it already. Okay, that's okay. I'd rather her have it. Oh, here it is. I still have it. And she got the whipped honey and vanilla hand sanitizer gel. And she has these in her car, in her purse, in her bathroom, and her everywhere. She's big on hand sanitizers. But again, it is with Bath & Body Works. So you're going to start seeing Bath & Body Works in my hauls because I do like a lot of theirs. I don't do a lot of candles, but the candles too are great. So she does enough candles for me because she puts them up. And then I went to Sephora and I got, they have like, when you go to Ulta or Sephora, they'll have like a little selection of different ones. And then whatever they have or whatever left, you know, if you get there ahead of time for your birthday, you can probably choose what you want. But then after a while, there's not much left. But they did have this one. I've never tried this one before. And I've never tried any of the products before. It's called Makeup by Mario. So I got one of these. And this one says that it's a Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum, Rosewood Glow, and Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil, Rich Mauve. So let's see. Let's see what we got. So this must be the Plumping Lip Serum. It's getting a little, starting to melt. There's that. So I'm going to read up on that. That's a pretty color. So I got that. This is going into the refrigerator. And then to stop the melting. And then this is the lip pencil. That's a nice little lip pencil trial size. And that is this one. So I got one of those. So that was part for my birthday gift. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm taking this into the refrigerator so it can stop melting. Then I went to Ulta. I went to Ulta to go get my birthday gift. I guess I must not have the app. So I put the app back on. So next year, I'll get something. But that's fine. I needed some things and I had my coupon. So I'm out of my Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press. And the Hot Off the Press is a thermal protectant that you spray. When I get my curling iron or hot rollers, you spray the hair and then I use the curler or a hot roller. I feel like it sets the hair, sets the curl, but I like for it to move, and I don't like any residue on my styling tools. Plus, it protects it from the heat. So they were out, and my Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press is in my empties. So I got the Kenra Thermal Styling Spray, and it's been a while since I've used this. And this is 19, and this works really great. It locks in the curls, it locks in the waves, it leaves no residue on my styling tools. And I do the same way. I take a section, I spray it, I comb it through, curl or a curling iron or a hot roller, and then I spray my hair before I do all that. And I just feel like here's the tool, here's my hair, and then this goes up. So here's the tool, here's my hair, and then I spray this on my hair. So this is like in front of my hair. And I feel like when I take my hair strand and spray it, I feel like the tool hits, the heat styling tool hits the product, not my hair, and it saves my hair. So I'm really big in thermal sprays. I'm very big in it. Okay, so then this is NYX. It's a brow glue, eye gel brow, and it's brow glue means it stays all day, and it's medium brown. And I think my daughter got one too. And then this is going in the empties. I just finished my Beverly Anastasia brow gel. So I love brow gels. I always use a pencil. I always use a pencil, fill in my eyebrows, and then I set it with a little bit of brow gel. And this one's going to have color to it. If you look at it, it's got a little color to it. I think right here. Maybe it's really light. A little bit, if you can, there it goes. So I'm gonna, then I comb it through and then let it set. I do my face makeup and everything, and then I get dressed, and then I use my clear Anastasia gel, and everything's set. So I love these. And then also too, I love these too with little color brow gel for women who have gray hair, okay? And they want to enhance their blonde again, or they want to have some color to their eyebrows if they colored their hair and they can't see quite well. I usually sell brow gel so they can see it, and and then their eyebrows stand out and they feel better. They can see their eyebrows. And I feel like eyebrows frames the eyes. And then I got myself, so we're talking about the Caution Extreme. So I go to Ulta to see if they have it in stock, and they didn't, of my Hourglass. So this is the closest that I can get to my Hourglass. This is called Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. It's got the cute 3D packaging. It's a very inexpensive line. I think it's like no more than $5 or $6. It works, it separates, it lengthens, it adds body, it adds volume. I use my lash primers before any of my mascaras. Okay, I always do. And I feel that when I do not use a lash primer, my mascaras do not stand. My mascaras don't last as long. My lashes are not as long. I just love a lash primer, what it does for my mascara and for my lashes. And that's why I'm so excited about the Tarte tubing lash primer, because now if it gives me all that effect, what I'm getting now for my L'Oreal Voluminous or my Lancome Celix Booster, I can use any mascara with that one, and then it'll come off so much easier, and I won't have to use a lot of eye makeup removers, because sometimes I got to use eye makeup remover like 2 or 3 times because of the primer and the mascara. So this is an excellent for the price, and they have other mascaras in this line. And I think that's it. So I appreciate everybody for being here today. And if you like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. And I love you all. And I want to say thank you for all my new friends, which are my subscribers, and all the friends that keep coming back that have been supporting me from the beginning. All right, have a great day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.